Hey, how's everybody? Okay, so I was meditating this morning, and it was just like a different sort of a vibe I was feeling. Not a bad thing, not that at all. Just interesting vibe. It's like transitioning. Um, Specifically, I kept on like channeling. Someone's been talking to themselves like, what about it? Okay, so work, love, or life. How can I put this? It's like, okay, it's like standing in front of a stove and you're cooking food and you're thinking to yourself, I wish this food would hurry up because I'm hungry, okay? And then switching it to, this is like self-talk about things, okay? Instead of saying, I wish or I hope I was over this, or I hope my pot of food hurries. And then you switch it, your way of talking, to, this is going to be so good. You know, and it's like changing your focus and the way that you talk about things. Speaking as if you already have them is what I'm channeling. Instead of saying, I wish I was inspired, saying, I wish I was living my best life, or speaking things into existence. Instead saying, man, I'm living my best life, or man, I'm feeling just inspired here lately. Anyways, that's kind of like the message I was channeling this morning. I'm gonna pull some cards and see what the message is for the day, but side note, what have you. Okay, changing the way, every time when I choke on, like when I'm having a sip of something and physical things manifest, I'm like, speaking, the way you're speaking your truth is from your throat. Speaking truth. Speaking things into existence. Magician energy. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. I'm drawn to this, to the Beyond Lumeria. And I have several decks right here beside me on this. Let's see. See how easy this deck shuffled? I pre-shuffled most of these. See what comes out. Thank you, divine angels, ancestors, God, spirit team. Protect me in spirit and in truth. No weapon formed in spirit or in physical shall harm me. Anything with ill intentions will be returned. Thank you to my warriors, my angels, my entire team that helps and fights battles. Thank you for the collective that's wanting to learn, to grow, to glow. Let's glow up together. Thank you, divine. One more go. I glanced up and saw 444 on the time clock. Yep, that's exactly what I was talking about. It's that transition period. Feathered and feathered friends. I like that. New blueprints. Well, we have to hold it back here because the shadow. Oh, someone's fighting their shadow. Look, see? If you take a step back, all is illuminated. It's that transition period. Look, isn't that cool? I love it. New blueprints coming in. New energies. Speak it into existence, acting as if you already have it, coming out of the shadow. See? Into the light. Downloading new blueprints for yourself. Butterfly, illumination, look, transformation. And I can't help but notice it is near the throat chakra. I'm going to talk a little bit louder. I'm hoping this microphone is picking up. I need to speak a little bit louder. But there's the illumination. See? It's dark, but see? I love that. Look, vibrations are changing. See the vibrations? I can't help but notice it's going straight through the center. Balancing. It's at the core of this lotus flower. Source is illuminating and giving energy. It's an energy download. Energy download. I say yeah. That's energy download. My big dog's laying here at my feet. I glance down, you know. As I mentioned that, tribe, everybody send love to one of our fellow soul members. I'm not going to put anybody, out because I didn't ask permission. But one of her fur babies is really going through a rough time. So if y'all could just send some good healing vibes to one of our fellow tribe members, I would really appreciate that. And I know she would as well, So send some healing, love, and light. Energy blueprints. Shifting energies. I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling fatigued. Was it yesterday I didn't do a morning read? I also got up at 8 o'clock in the morning and went and helped an elderly lady out. I worked 6 days this week. New blueprints. Okay, Father. Where are we going next? Yeah, I knew I brought this deck out here. This is, the Gaia Tarot. I don't have the book out here. Very, very amazing, beautiful. Oh my God, this deck is beautiful. It's very deep. Okay, what can you tell us about new blueprints, please? My guides, please help me to get this message out the way that it's coming across and how you would intend for it to. Block all the distractions and everything so I can truly channel what is most needed. Nothing formed in darkness as I open myself up to channel love and light messages shall harm me. Thank you for your protection, your guidance. Thank you for my gifts. Thank you for my intuition. I claim victory. Ready. Number 11, 38. 8 plus 3 is 11. A new way of existing. I feel that. What is the message? With new blueprints, what would you like us to know, hear, see, feel? What is the message? For our highest good, Father. Thank you. I just heard, I'm wide awake, I'm wide awake. It's a song. And I don't know, as soon as these cards started coming out for our message, I just heard, I'm wide awake. Energy on the bottom of this deck is kind of similar to Five of Pentacles energy, but I can't help but notice this is a wounded warrior, but still holding themselves up. Like it's been a tough battle. There's scars. Warrior. Okay. Trying to remember how these came out, but... Two of water. It does look like two lovers in here. Balancing of oneself. Pisces energy. Look at the little fishies right here I'm seeing. I don't know why that just popped into my head. I don't really read signs and cards. I read energy. Does that make sense? We all can inhabit different energies. Combined energies. This could be love for somebody. I'm not going to downplay, you know, the Two of Cups energy, finding a soulmate, someone that's equal to you. You know, work, love, life. Finding that perfect job for oneself. This is definitely a love of oneself. A love of one's pure energy. Balancing your masculine and your feminine energies. The Three of Wands, fire energy. This is that transition. It goes from the 2 to the 3 where you're starting on a new journey. You know, you got your bags packed. You're inspired. Ready to take action moving forward. This is not waiting for ships to come in. This is going out on an adventure and finding your happiness. Not sitting around, taking action. I'm downloading. Yeah. There's energy all in this card. Can you see the little, like, illumination energies? I like the fact that at the end of this staff is crystal. It's leading and guiding the way. It's crystalline energy. Awakened. awakened energy. '23, having integrity, strength, overcoming so much. Spirit animals are very close. The owl of wisdom, a great, mighty protector, protecting you in the spirit realm, taking on and inhabiting these creatures' strengths, knowing when a snake, look, let me look at this. She's grounded. I can't help but notice this snake in this picture. The snake isn't coming from behind, like it's facing her. Shedding old skin, transforming. But wisdom, dealing with snakes with integrity, wisdom, and strength. Thank you, guides. All right, y'all. The interpretation I'm getting is there's been snakes, per se, energies trying to creep up from people in the background, some straight in your face, but you've used wisdom and strength and integrity and have left it behind and is moving on, taking action, awakened to these things, but dealing with it with integrity and strength. Thank you, crows, and wisdom. Having their protection of the spirit gods, actually. Thank you. Number 12, the counselor. Look at the triple moon goddess right here. Reminds me a lot, triple moon goddess energy to me definitely, as you all know, is that moon energy, working with the divine to bring out things that are hidden, cutting them out, counseling with higher powers, really putting yourself in that void to see the truth, facing shadows, counseling oneself, going within, full of emotion. Look at this, full of emotion, but dealing with it with integrity and light and source. That's beautiful. That's deep. These cards, energies are, look at it, popping. Yeah. Seeing the truth. Look at the whales. That's what I'm talking about. Whales dive deep. That symbolizes diving deep into shadow work. Coming back up with truth, integrity, enlightenment. Waking up. I'm wide awake. Yeah. See what's underneath here. And what's coming in is abundance for standing in your power, being wounded, healing your scars. See the scar on his face? That's an old wound. Seeing past the scars, still being strong, standing in your power. It doesn't matter if you've been wounded or not. Healing with life force energy. And what are you doing? Bringing in abundance for oneself, for having integrity. Dealing with things in the right way. Rather than letting your shadow overtake you and lashing out, diving deep. finding the root and the source and the triggers and dealing with them. This is about shadow work. And coming out with illumination. Great. Yes. Okay. Well, let's dive deep. Let's see what we've overcome in this shadow work, okay? This is the Deviant Moon Tarot. This is kind of my shadow work tarot. It's a little darker. So let's see what we've overcame in our shadow, okay? Shadow. Let's talk. Let's be nice. Let's not jump out of fear. We are balanced. We are whole. Our light and our dark. Well, that's what I've channeled, but let's let the cards come out. What is it, shadow, that you would like for us to know? I just saw the Page of Swords, which talks about searching for the truth. Wheel of Fortune, there's that abundance coming. What would you like us to know, shadow? Last time. No, they said 4s. Okay, 4. Thank you. Shadow side. What would you like for us to know? What have we overcame? Thank you for allowing us. Knight of Pentacles with the Hierophant. That counselor energy. Taking a pause to reflect upon things that value, commitments, relationships, boundaries. Yeah. Taking the time to have a more committed self with oneself. Balancing. Standing in your power, standing in your truth. Soul work. 6 of Cups. Soul work. Thank you. Thank you, Shadow. What else would you like to say, La Luna? Thank you. Thank you for your message. 7 of Cups. Moving past all of the illusions. Coming up with a plan. Seeing the truth. Seven of Cups talks about illusions also. So he's taking and drawing the reality and the illusion. Like dreaming. Seeing the differences of what some cups have to offer. Whether they're going to hold up, stack up, you know, to expectations. Some are empty. Moving through the illusions of realness. Separating dreams from reality, I'm hearing. Four of Pentacles, releasing. She's watching him walk away, carrying all this. But she really is looking like she don't give a fuck. Just saying. Releasing all the bondage. Releasing. Thank you, Shadow. That's a lot. Let's not have a book right now. Thank you for speaking. 1 or 2 at a time. Thank you. Thank you, Shadow. There's that 4 of Pentacles. Releasing things that no longer serve you. Walking away. He's covered up. Look. Like, I can't, leaving someone out like desolate in the cold, walking away from dead energies, taking what is rightfully yours, leaving the rest away, and walking on, moving forward. This is a dead energy back here. Yep. Here's the Emperor taking charge, moving on with the Knight of Swords, coming in strong, passionately, with some truth. This is what we have discovered. Thank you, Shadow. It's how to stand in our power, stand in our truth, and come in and cut things out of our life that no longer serve us. Coming in with our sword of truth. Not playing games. This is no nonsense, no bullshit. You will come at me right and you will come at me correct. Why? Because now my shadow can sense your shadow, and I feel what I don't like. I am balanced, and I will only come in and entertain those that are coming in with truth and standing in their power. And that is about loyalty. Queen of Pentacles energy. Thank you, Shadow. My shadow is like, hell yeah. Look, I was looking at this card, you guys. Actually, I found something. I'm going to show y'all something. I'm so excited this card came out. The Hermit. Interestingly enough, it's Virgo season. Okay? Virgo energy talks about going within, healing oneself. Right? The King of Cups is the energy underneath. The King of Cups, he's, you know, in touch with his feelings. He is, yes, in touch with his emotions. But this is the intuitive king. This is the king that has a heightened sense of intuition. It gives me high priest energy, like, definitely. Leading with the intuition, like the moon is full, fully charged, intuition wide open. For me personally, my intuition is moon affected. Okay, my emotions make sense, ruled by the moon, obviously. When the moon is full, I feel energized, you know, same. Awakened to intuition is what I would like to say. Okay, thank you, Shadow. Thank you. Now, this Hermit card in particular. Gone into seclusion. Life is busy happening back here. Things are still going on, you know, but in seclusion mode. Going within and pulling out all of the deep, all of the dark. Healing that, going within. This is the shadow work right here. This is major. The Hermit is not just, you know, laying down and healing. The Hermit is laying it down. For me, my personal Hermit mode, it lasted over a year. Like my true, deep, dark shadow. I'm so blessed and so grateful that I'm moving out of that energy, because that's why it's dark. It's a lot of things, but this is what it's about. Okay? Because then we get inspired. We have our integrity. We go on the journey illuminated. Right? Okay. So that is what we have worked on. I'm going to close out with this because I just got a notification. But in closing, what is our empowerment card? It's your destiny. Acknowledge your mission, align with your purpose. You have gifts to share with the world. Stepping into mission. Yep, ending old cycles. Expectations. Be open for whatever comes next. It might just be the music your heart's been waiting to hear. We are all becoming. Surrender to your changes. Release your fears and trust this powerful process. Releasing old cycles, old ways of living, stepping into the new collective. Transition. I'm wide awake. Great message. A little long, and that's okay. Let me know how this resonates for you or doesn't, what have you. Mama D.